The Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi has claimed victory, but his party's performance appears to have fallen well short of expectations. Counting is still continuing, with his Hindu nationalist BJP party poised to win the most seats, but it could fail to secure a majority in its own right. Our South Asia correspondent Yogita Limaye joins us now from Delhi. Yogita.
It might seem strange that everyone's talking about how the Prime Minister has won rather than the win itself, but that is in large part because of Mr. Modi, who said at the start of this election that he and his party would win more than 400 seats. And they seem very far off from that right now. And it's quite clear that, unlike what was much anticipated, this wasn't a one-sided contest. A widely expected moment and a historic one. It's only the second time that an Indian Prime Minister has won a third term. It is the win of our commitment to a developed India, Mr. Modi told his supporters. But it isn't the victory he wanted, winning fewer seats than the last election, which will damage the air of invincibility that has surrounded Mr. Modi and the BJP over the past 10 years. Perhaps the biggest shock came from Ayodhya, where Prime Minister Modi inaugurated a grand Hindu temple in January at a site that had been disputed by Hindus and Muslims. Expected to galvanize Hindu voters, but the ruling party was defeated here by a large margin. This is how the opposition Congress took in the results, with an almost equal fervour. It's rare to see this kind of jubilation amid the losing side, but that's because over the past 10 years, the Congress party has suffered humiliating election defeats. And what that has resulted in is a party whose confidence was so low that they didn't believe that they could actually launch a proper challenge. So this is a celebration for being significantly back in the game. Long live Rahul Gandhi, supporters chanted the name of a leader from India's most prominent political dynasty, but whose capabilities and future were under question. Today will mark a point of resurgence.
The country has unanimously and clearly stated, we do not like the way they have run this country. We do not appreciate the way they have attacked the constitution. We do not appreciate the way they have run this country for the last 10 years. So that is a huge message to Mr. Narendra Modi.
It's a bittersweet victory for the BJP. With the numbers they've got, they cannot pass laws unilaterally. They will need to take others on board. Some will see this as a win for Indian democracy. Yogita Limaye, BBC News, Delhi.